Hi, you're watching HeatAddicts.com. I'm Jerret, and today we're talking habanero sauce. Not just any habanero sauce, we're talking serious bone-sucking habanero sauce. Bone-sucking sauce here from Fiery Foods Incorporated out of Raleigh, North Carolina. Right here on the side of the bottle says all natural, fat-free, gluten-free, winner of Fiery Foods. Let me try that again. Winner of the Fiery Foods Challenge. They say it's Hickupin Hot, which I like. I like some heat. I like to taste flavor too, so we'll see. Mother Nature's hottest pepper, the habanero, is added to our bone-sucking sauce. It's so breathtakingly hot you may hiccup. Spice up wings, soups, and all foods. Finally hot with flavor. This I like. I like flavor. So let's see what goes into this Hickupin Hot sauce, as they say. Ingredients are tomato paste, apple cider vinegar, honey, molasses, mustard, horseradish, lemon juice, onions, garlic, peppers including habaneros, natural hickory smoke flavor, natural spices, salt, and xanthan gum. It says as a natural thickener, no MSG. And then there's a cool little recipe right on there for Hickupin Hot wings. Tells you to deep fry 12 wings. Drain, melt a stick of butter with 5 ounces of Hickupin Hot sauce, and enjoy. Pour over your wings, it says. So today I've got some Italian shells and cheese that we make. It's similar to your hamburger helpers, except for we make it from scratch here. Pretty good. I like it with habanero sauce. The sauce itself, I look in there. It looks like it's actually got a little bit of thickness to it, though it moves around the bottle. It seems to stick quite well to the sides. Definitely has a nice, good red hue to it, which I like. So we'll see how that goes. The label itself is pretty simple. As you can see, just has a little pepper there, a little chili at the bottom. It says it's a habanero sauce. It says bone-sucking sauce. It actually kind of stood out to me on the shelf, so that in itself is saying something. I think it's great. It's nice and simple, and it still jumps out at you on the shelf. So as far as the marketing goes, they're getting high points in my book with the simplicity. Sometimes less is more, I think. I definitely smell a little bit of apple cider vinegar, and I'm picking up the sweetness of the tomato. I don't get too much pepper right away. It has a very pleasant aroma. Really good aroma. Let's try this guy right by itself. Go ahead and pour this into the spoon. Has a nice smooth consistency, though it's not too thin or runny like you get from some of these more vinegar-based sauces. It stands up a little bit on the spoon there. Give it a minute, let the heat kick in. Right away I get a sweetness from the tomato, the onion. I get a touch of the horseradish in the back before the habanero kind of kicks in. I have a little bit of a habanero flavor. It definitely has the habanero heat that you're looking for. This one's not over the top, even as far as habanero sauces go. On a heat level 1 to 10, I'd probably give this guy a 6. Give it a minute to see if it's going to heat up. Sometimes things linger, and I want to change my mind. I want to see if this is actually going to give me the hiccups. Don't know if it's going to make me hiccup. I think this would definitely give someone who has a low tolerance the hiccups for sure. Oh, look, and I get the hiccups. Prove me wrong right here on camera. It's giving me a little bit of the hiccups. Wow. They weren't lying. It's a hiccup sauce. The heat definitely builds a little bit. I'm going to take back that 6 and give it a 7. Kind of tops out after that. It's giving me the hiccups a little bit. I definitely wouldn't advise that you just eat spoonfuls of sauce. Now with the food, this is a tomato-based sauce, so I went with tomato-based food. Figured it would complement it well. What I like with the food now is I'm getting a lot more of the other flavors. I actually am picking up a little bit of the mustard, a little bit of the horseradish, and the onion, along with the habanero and the heat in the back. This is a very good sauce. Flavor by itself, pretty high. I'm going to give this one a 6.5 by itself, and with food it seems to come out even more. I'm going to give it a 7. It's definitely giving me the hiccups. So it's one of the hotter sauces. If you can't take much heat, then you might want to stay away from it. All in all, it's a very good tasting sauce. Pretty average habanero sauce in my opinion. Tastes really good, but they didn't quite knock it out of the park. Some of these other flavors could have come out a little more and made a little more balanced to get a little more higher from me. For Heat Addicts, I'm Jerret. Keep it saucy.